Hello, good evening everybody. We're currently in a trade on gold. We're doing Asia session. So in the PM, I can take you along the confluences which made me take this trade. Let's start with that. So as you see on Top Step, we've almost hit TP, which is a total of $390. And on our trading view, you will see that we actually have a much extended target. So once we get down to my TP, I'm probably going to extend it just a little bit, move my stops to where my TP is, and see if we can keep the momentum moving downwards. I might take out one or two contracts before I do that at my TP. So the reasons we took this trade is, first of all, let's go into the 5-minute time frame. We have these key volume profile levels. Now, this is where there is the most volume in the market. Therefore, we wanted to take a short once we hit the bottom of this key volume profile. There was also a 5-minute fair value gap. As you can see, 5-minute fair value gap right here. There's also a 15-minute fair value gap, which we used to take too. And also this very faint line you can see is the previous day Asia high, which we also touched. So we have volume profile, key level. We have 5-minute fair value gap, 15-minute fair value gap, and an Asia high. Those are the confluences I took to take this trade. Our TP is at the bottom of this area of liquidity. We have our price target set to the bottom of there, as you can see on the Top Step. But it is extended, so we'll see how the trade goes. Burger. Make sure to also follow for. Alright, cut that out. Make sure to follow the page. I'm trying to get approved so I can start live streaming for you guys. I'm still learning. I've only been trading for about a year now, so I'm not selling you a course. I'm not doing any of that. It's mainly going to be, free educational help if you guys need it, and you guys can even give me tips to help me improve too. But I probably will be making a community soon in which you can all join and, talk trades, learn some of what I do. I can be posting stuff in there too, so. As you can see, I can just sit on my phone, wait for this trade to execute, because currently at the moment, it's a risk-free trade. We're in a risk-free trade. There's nothing to risk here. I'm actually going to move my stops too, by the way. I'm moving my stops just down to another kilo, so secured $75. I know it's not that big of a trade, guys, but I don't trade the gold Asia session that much, relatively new to it, so starting off with some small contracts till I can get comfortable with the market. And it also helps because I mainly trade the AM New York range, ES and NQ, not much of an Asia gold trader, so I'm not going to oversize on something I don't trade that much. So this is more like trial, run, and error. I've only been doing this for about 2 to 3 weeks now, trading the gold Asia. But I do like it. It's definitely, I don't want to say easier to predict, because, you know, nothing in the market's really easy to predict. It's more just, I don't know. I'm not sure. I just like it, you know, something to do in the PM. Feels more peaceful than the chaos that's happening in the, you know, the AM. Anyway, guys, as you see, we're about to hit TP on the trade. We're around 20 points away. Less than a point away. I think we're 0.5 points away. Like maybe 10 ticks, if anything. So this is playing out rather well. Also, if you want to know my indicators and stuff like that, you can always just shoot me a DM, shoot me a text. I'll respond, and I can send anything like that. So, and it's no indicators that I've made personally, but I find them rather useful. So if you guys want to know that, you know, you can always just text. Alright, we're getting very close to TP at this point. We're barely about 1 tick away. I'm going to move my take profits even closer down. So, you know, solidified $200. If you guys think I should up my contracts in the future, let me know. Because then again, this is only on 50K funded accounts, so it's on, you know, nothing major like an 100K or 150K. I typically only trade around 5 micros, nothing, I don't trade the big ones. And the reason I do that is so I can exit out of my positions whenever I want, in terms of the amount of contracts I want to exit out of. I always like to leave 1 or 2 runners, and, you know, they can do some extra work for me, bring in some extra profit, you know. But when I do leave those 2 runners out, I'll always secure my profit and leave my stops just above where my TP was. So otherwise, I'm still getting the 5 contracts, but I can also get extra profit, which I really like. And as you can see in this trade, my stop loss was, again, barely dented. It went up maybe 5 ticks on my stop loss. So I had a really good entry on this trade based off of the confluences, which I listed earlier. And if you want me to show you how to use those confluences and how to look out for it, again, you can also shoot me a DM or leave a comment down below. We just had a lot of volume come into the market just for a second. That was a really large wick. No major news too, so my partial take profit almost got hit. It looks like on trading, Top Step it did get hit, but it didn't trigger, which I'm thankful for, because now looks like we're about to hit full TP in a second if we can keep this. If we can keep these sellers. Let's see. One final push.
Order filled.
And that's a successful trade. Full TP was 73 ticks, 7.3 points, and follow for more, and we can keep you updated.